Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway.
Well, Alessandro Nesta turns defence into an art form. If you like your defenders slick and quick, this is the man.
Yeah, am I right in saying he started out as a fullback?
Yeah, I think he may have begun his career as a fullback, but he became a central colossus.
Shifted it to the flank. In by Di Marco.
Roberto Carlos
getting this one clear. Arsenal keep calm in the face of danger. And he was quick to react. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Baggio. Played out to the left flank. Roberto Baggio. Messi.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
It's a sharp pass.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Rijkaard. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's picked his way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And claimed it back swiftly. This might spell danger. It's Baggio! And now they can clear their lines. That is ended up in no man's land. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And here's Baggio. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Roberto Baggio really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Probing pass. And that's put paid to a promising move. Raul. It's Hullet. Passing is crisp and sharp. Cannavaro. Out to the right. Now, what about a counter-attack? Cannavaro. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Lovely feet. Shot at goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's Van Bauten. Looking here to chip it through. And now a sudden chance to counter. Over to the left. Great vision. And this is Raul. DiMarco. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's fabulous. Messi. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Keeper's dealt with that. Oh, this looks sharp. DiMarco. Nicely shaped ball. And that could set him on his way. Oh, sweet feet. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Olise. And it's Gullit. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Looking to play him in. That's a throw. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Nicely aimed pass. Roberto Baggio. Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. Gullit. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Olise. Rijkaard. Olise. And there is the half-time whistle. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
And just a quick reminder today to please drink responsibly. Anyone appearing intoxicated or behaving in an inappropriate manner will be removed. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
And we're underway again. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. And it's Rijkaard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him. Roll!
He is desperate to get on the score sheet. But not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
And now they can spring out of defence. And that's a throw-in. Cannavaro. Toss somewhat off target. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That's a good ball out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's played in here. Back in once. Can he finish?
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Looking tidy in possession here. A look goes for a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Roberto Carlos gets across to intercept that. Marquinhos cuts out the pass. Well, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. DiMarco. That's a lovely, neat pass. Raul. And that is as far as they're going to go. Almost an hour gone. That's really well cleared. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Raul. And it's Gullit. That has been slung wide. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to...
And he's had a hit! He's missed, but not by that far.
Raul usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Now it's Raul. Cleared away. Raul is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Raul. It's a really well-measured ball. Olise tries making a foray down the right. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Played in. And here comes the corner.
Substitution for Arsenal.
So, third corner of the game.
Cannavaro. Number 10, Messi. Number 17, Pele. Coming on the field, number 16,
Van Bouten
Rodri.
with the clearance.
Number 21, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number
Expertly
11,
cut out, really nice. And Yaya
substitution in
Toure!
progress.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Nice. Roberto Baggio! Dealt with nicely by the defence. And this is Ibrahimovic. He is through, shoots! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Arsenal certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Substitutions taking place.
A couple of changes then in quick succession. Taken back almost at once. Raul. Now it's Roberto Baggio. He's looking wide.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That has not gone well. Roberto Carlos. Marquinhos simply refused to be outdone there. Yaya Toure. Raul. Played out to the right. Marquinhos is
added
very
minutes
much
has
of
been
the
indicated.
non-shall-pass school of defending. Now it's Neymar.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Into stoppage time, and it is still goalless. Now it's Ibrahimovic. That is good alertness. And the referee brings it to a close. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was a... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the
Hello,
stadium, and
everybody,
the players on the
welcome
pitch
to
are
today's
raring to
match.
go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. Manchester United have opted for a 3-5-2 here, Jim.
Well, the formation that was once the staple diet of the Italian game and still holds its place. To be honest, Peter, had I gone on to be a coach, this would have been my preferred setup. I think it can service many different approaches, and it could add numbers quite quickly at either end of the pitch. With the right talent, this can be a thriving structure. Peter, I can't recall a better leader of the line than Marco van Basten.
Yeah, great scorer of goals and, of course, a scorer of great goals.
Yeah, and because of that, the words audacious and spectacular come to mind, and I think they best sum up what he could muster on a consistent basis.
And this is Raul. And he's there to retrieve it. Olise! Forlan. And it's been given away. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Oh, well played. Great defending, strong and determined. It's roll! Oh, super goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those,
Number
Peter.
7, Raul!
So, a breakthrough already. Marquinhos spots it and intercepts. Now it's DiMarco. Roberto Baggio. Roberto Baggio! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Roberto Baggio clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Out to the right. And it's Conceição. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Serginho. Oh, that's nice. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Out of play for a throw. And he's gone looking for safety. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is...
Shoots! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Conceição. Matheus Cunha. Rijkaard. That's a little off target. Now it's Olise. Olise going face-to-face with his great rival. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Saliba is the guilty party there. Serginho. And it's Serginho. Knocks it into space. That has ended up in no man's land. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oblak is there to clear. Van Basten finds himself offside. Now it's Hullet. And this is Roberto Baggio. Baggio showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Serginho. Marquinhos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 18.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Number 73.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Number 26.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rice. Conceição. Roberto Baggio. Pull it. Ball's played through. Cute ball now. How can he reach it? Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Haaland gets into a good position. And that's another good win of the ball. Olise is someone with real dynamo. And the first 45 minutes are up. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time.
Will make fine souvenirs.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 27.
And we're underway again.
Coutinho. Coming on to replace him is number 15.
Searching passes played there.
Morgan Rogers.
Are somewhat off target. Rijkaard. Now it's Raul. Now it's Olise. And he's managed to get free. Olise. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good... Real chance! Oh, that was wicked. A truly wicked effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Rijkaard. No way through. Rice. Here's Haaland. Gets into some space. Now the cross.
Manchester United clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Pull it. Very nicely done. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Threads one in. Tries the cross. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Now it's Haaland. And here's Van Basten. And he's searching through. Well, That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 9,
Saliba.
Francisco Conceição. Coming on the
Played
field
towards the other
is
side.
Good ball, that too.
19, Yamal.
Nice control. Played in deep. It's a mighty effort. It's bounced back off the post. Has another go. He has done it. Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Manchester United get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Marquinhos kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Marquinhos promptly onto that, and that is that. Kagawa can so cleverly bypass the press. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Tries to pass it through. Rijkaard. Gullit has created one goal already. Can he get it through? Haaland.
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Olise. He is through here. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a throw-in.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 6, Diego Forlan. Coming on to replace him is number 22, Lucas Paqueta.
Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And it's Paquetá. Now it's Kagawa. Raul. Looking for the run. And this is Perez. He has found the way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Manchester United have a free kick. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Raul. Raul has found the net here, of course. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Played out to the left flank. Yaya Toure. Tries to play it through. Real chance here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. It's just beyond his
There will
reach.
be 3 minutes added time.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Yamal concedes a free kick for that. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Into the arms of the goalkeeper. And that will be it. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like that.
welcome to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Well, 2014-15 certainly provided some terrific highlights for Lionel Messi's career showreel. Many claimed it was his best season ever. He did, of course, win the treble, and Jim, it doesn't get a whole lot better than that.
Well, one of the pinnacles of his club career, Peter.
And what stood out for you?
His performance against Madrid's other team was just stunning, especially when you look back that they played him 6 times the previous season and didn't win once. So he just took them apart with his usual ruthless efficiency.
Out of play for a throw. Hullet. And here's Di Marco. Di Marco puts them all in. Oh, that's a key interception. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Out towards the flank. Thiago. Now it's Messi. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Roberto Baggio. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's Rijkaard. Spread out to the left.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And he's managed to get rid. And that's put paid to a promising move. Not the most accurate pass. Distributed tidily. No way through. Knocks it out wide. Looking for options for movement. In by Dimmer. He's got it all. It's in! A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
Superb timing to generate that power. Threw a really strong neck behind it, and he gave the keeper little opportunity.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. DiMarco could try cutting inside here. Raul. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Maldini is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Out to the left it goes. Delivers the ball. Climbs up big! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Great defending, strong and determined. Nicely weighted. Can he finish? Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Thiago, nicely shaped ball. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Goes for the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And here's Baggio. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Defending was strong and firm. Bullet. Raul. Shifted it to the flank. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Just eases him off the ball. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And this is Raul. DiMarco. Decent chance! Off the post. Goal! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. And there's the end of the first half. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's there to get it away. Spread it left. He's picked his way through. That is a brilliant interception. Neymar. Well, that pass isn't the best. DiMarco. And he's there to belt it away. And here's Raul. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And Messi! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And again! No, he didn't quite meet it right. No, again there's no way through. And it's Neymar. And he cuts out the supply.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Raul. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Messi. Showing great feet there. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Gullit looking understandably energised after his goal. That has ended up in no man's land. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, easy pickings there. Looking for the run.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, this is a good... Can he finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Suarez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 3 coming up. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. DiMarco. And it's Gullit. For Yaya Toure. Marquinhos. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Can he get it through? Olise. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, that's well spotted. Yaya Toure. Over to the left. That has not gone well. Ronaldo looks to get on the end of this. And this is Luis Suarez. Lovely, now then. Chance! No mistake! Back to within one! Interesting! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. Nesta. That's a cute ball.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Messi. Messi's a header! And he's quick to get it clear again. Yaya Toure. Olise. Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Gullit. Played out to the left flank.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Gullit. Thiago is always scanning the pitch for targets. That's a little off target. I think we're just about done here. Now he's got space here. Gullit is in a really good position out wide.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
It's a promising position, and that's a good ball. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? Cristiano Ronaldo! Really well taken goal. They have stolen level at the last. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the great...
And we're done. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better. Reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome.
You